Right, great question here about backspin from Kevin. Very simple question with quite a complex answer. Let's get stuck in. So great question here on the Ask Golf Guru Q&A channel. How can I get backspin? What a good question. Every shot you hit has got backspin on it. 99.9% of shots all have backspin on it. Basically, if the loft of your delivery exceeds the angle of attack, so if the loft is 1 degree on your club and you hit level, that ball would have a little bit of backspin on it. If you had 1 degree of loft on your club and hit 2 up, that would have overspin on it. So you always hit backspin because you're hitting clubs with loft. Even your lowest lofted drivers, say at 7 degrees, you're going to deliver 10. You're not going to hit 11 up, hopefully. So all clubs have backspin on it. Why is your ball not stopping the other end? Land angle. You might not be coming in at the right angle. You might be coming in too low, so it doesn't matter how much backspin that's on, that's just going to skid forwards. You could be not generating enough speed, so club head speed, which will keep, that's one of the ingredients of spin. You might not be striking it consistently enough to see consistent patterns of strikes. So strike moves, your spin rate moves up and down subject to where you strike the ball on the face. Reference center of gravity, so if you hit above the center of gravity, that takes spin off. If you hit below it, it adds spin. Trouble is when you hit below a center of gravity, so lower on the face, often it goes a bit lower, so adds spin but can go lower. There's many things there. The other thing that could be happening, you want to be using premium balls, so let's use Titleist for example, who educated me a bit in their ball technology. I mean, they're masters of the golf ball, been making them for years. Their golf balls all spin pretty much the same across their whole range, until you get to a 9-iron wedge. That's when you start seeing the premium ball, Pro V1, Pro V1X spinning more. So I did a test on golf balls once. I had to phone them up saying, no, I'm hitting drivers with, you know, your PTS it was, or whatever it was, to your Pro V, well, then they're spinning the same. You know, what am I missing here? I thought Pro V was a higher spinning ball. They said you won't see it until you get to a 9-iron wedge, which I thought was quite good. Also see that big increase. Also, the other thing is quality of greens that you're landing on. Are you landing on the green? I used to play at a course. There was a par 3 downhill. It was about 170, 80 yards. I used to hit a 4-iron, and lots of the amateurs I used to play in events with there, you know, like in the monthly medals, they could hit 6-iron. I was longer than them, but I was hitting 4, they were hitting 6. It was downhill, and they were running it 20 yards on the burnt fringes and what have you. I'm hitting a 4-iron and trying to fly it all the way and land on the watered green and get the stop. So there's lots of ways people interpret if they're getting spin or not. And then the other thing, if you find you're just not getting the spin that you require, get yourself on a launch monitor and just measure what it is and work out, is it the land angle, is it strike, is it the ball, is it where you're landing it on the green or not that you're missing, landing it in the semi-rough, which tends to take that spin out and move it on, those kind of things. You are getting backspin. If you're not getting that spin that lands and screws back like you see on tour, where they're putting a lot of speed in there to their shots, they're playing premium balls, they're playing on premium courses. So a little bit of backspin on a fast screen is going to appear to come back much further than backspin on this longer grass here. It's just never going to come back through this grass. And then you've got slopes, which Telly never explains as well. Like you watch places, I've been to Augusta, lucky enough this year, thanks to your golf travel, and the greens are very quick with massive slopes, so a little bit of spin hits that slope and the ball just keeps going. People think it's just spinning all the way down. It's not. It's spinning, say, this far, and then it's catching a slope and travelling 4 times further. Hope that helps. Thanks for buying the app. Thanks for posting the question. Loads more answers coming. Subscribe to my channel. This is my Ask Golf Guru Q&A channel. It's different, but still come along and join it. There's videos posting lots more to come, lots more questions and answers to come at you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram at Crossfield Mark. Also on Twitter at 4golfonline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield. Thanks for watching. Post comments as always, and see you soon.